Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all in the best of health, best of wealth. Hope you're being the best version of yourself you could possibly be. And yeah, I hope everyone's going to have a nice Christmas. This is the second upload of today, so yeah, I'm going to be giving you a little bit something a bit special. And I might even give you a bedtime story, guys, a bit later on. But while I'm in that mood to upload, I must get my phone out, get my selfie stick on even, and upload. So yeah, welcome to my channel, guys, Joey Barnett TV. My channel is a bit like a roller coaster, to be honest with you. It has its ups and downs. It doesn't have downs where I've got trolls or any negative vibes, any negative people, any negativity at all. There's none of that on my channel whatsoever. When I say downs, I mean downtime. When I'm not uploading content, and the reason why that happens sometimes is because of you know my circumstances. In reality, in real life, you know, you've got to put the bread on the table, and yeah, do the right thing to do. So that's what I'm doing a few bits and pieces here and there, doing a few roofs, doing a little bit of painting, doing a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm having a rest until after Christmas now. I finished up probably last week, and said that's it. I ain't going to do nothing else till after Christmas. The main reason why I come to that conclusion is because of in the roofing game, this time of the year especially, it's so slippery up on a roof. And unless you've got scaffolding or got an aluminium tower put up, then anything to do with risky jobs is a no-no this time of the year, and especially at my age too, 55. Um, I know recently you see me up on the chimney breast working off of a set of double 18 ladders, and yeah, it was a rainy day, but I chose that because I said to myself, am I going to do a few more jobs this year until next year? And yeah, I knocked a few I had to put a few chimney vents into chimney breast, which is on top of the roof and at the highest point of the roof too, with no scaffolding, no safety, nothing. I was literally sitting on the chimney breast itself. Luckily enough, it was capped off, so there was a little bit of I suppose, 3-inch platform for me to sit me little skinny arse on. I sat on there and yeah, took all my power tools up there and my angle grinder, cut through the concrete, which was a job and a half. It took me a few hours, to be honest with you. And yeah, cut a nice round hole to sit the vent in, and yeah, cemented it off. Done a very good job, and the man was very very happy. So yeah, but guys, I'm having a rest until after Christmas. So why not upload a bit of content? Because I know there's a few of my followers that actually wait for me to upload. And sometimes when I don't upload, I do feel like I've let them down a little bit. I know I shouldn't feel like that, but I'm one of them types of lovable rogues. Let's just say it like that. And that's how I was looked at back in the day too. I always had respect. I always had morals. I always had loyalty. Even when I was the wrong side of the law, I always carried them in abundance. And that's because of the way I was brought up. I was brought up with them things. Um, I don't think you can learn them things later on in life, but for me, when you're brought up in that environment and you're brought up with them rules and what them ways of life, it stays with you until the day you die. And to be totally honest with you, what a way to be in life. Do you know what I mean? To have my morals and my respect, and you know the way I look at life. Never ever doubt people. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. And I'm all for giving people a second chance. Because without that second chance, I wouldn't be here in this room now talking to you guys. I'd still be probably that side of the fence, like doing L plates. Because on my last sentence, which was a 12-year sentence for a string of armed robberies, in the judge's summing up at the Old Bailey, because I had to go there for escape too. Don't forget, I jumped the dock for going from court from Belmarsh prison, going to a court and getting taken to Inner London Crown Court, jumping the dock, successfully escaping, one of the only ones to actually get out of Inner London Crown Court successfully without getting off the bus. You know, not going to hospital and bits and pieces like that. I actually jumped the dock and escaped, which was a big thing back then, because you know we was in the dock for 7 armed robberies. You know, there was a firm of us, there was a few of us, there was a handful of us in the dock together, all my codees. And yeah, shame on HMP Belmarsh, to be totally honest with you. Uh, yeah, man, what a success, and what a saying. So I'm not glamorizing crime or anything like that, you know, guys, in any way, shape or form. But you know, because I've done them type of things, now I can look at them and it puts a smile on my face to know that I've done them things. You know, I've got out the other end of them things. You know, reformed myself, got myself off of drugs, stopped that cycle of the revolving door of going back to prison. You know, doing lumps of bird, because that's what I was doing. You know, don't forget, I come right through the detention centre, through to the young offenders, into the adult system, and didn't stop going to jail until I was the age of 42 years of age. You know, I'm now 55, so yeah, I've had some nice time out, some really quality time out. It ain't all been plain sailing, to be totally honest with you, and I have struggled, but it's been a roller coaster of a ride for me. You know, when I first got out, I became a mobile tattooist. Took that opportunity because I was a tattooist in jail. And then when I got out, I thought, right, I'm going to buy the stuff online. I bought the stuff online, you know, because I'd done it in jail for many, many years, for probably 10 plus years in jail. I was a tattooist in prison. I used to, you know, back in the day, charge people half ounce of snout and, you know, a bit of canteen, and yeah, I used to I thrived in there as a tattooist in prison. And then I brought that to outside. When I landed outside, you know, I bought all the equipment and then started putting flyers out, got all my car sign written up, and went into it in a big massive way. And yeah, went straight into it head deep. And I'll tell you what, you know, I really built up the graft really quickly. And, you know, not long after opening that little business up, there still is my actual website online, which I'd like to delete because I'm not that person no more. I'm not doing that job, and it's not my address. But the website is still on there. It's called JBS or JBL Mobile Tattooist, and it comes under Mitcham, Southwest London. Yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, anyway, guys, what a Christmas special for you guys, and what some great content I've got coming up for you. All like hard hitting stories. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good having a good afternoon or good night, and I hope you're all in the I really do hope you're in the best of health, and you know, I hope you're fortunate in life, and I hope you're keeping yourself real. And you know, for those that have got addictions and that are battling addictions, you know, look at me. Take me for an example. You know, I had, you know, drug addictions for 2 decades plus. Um, First of all, picking my habit up from inside prison, which would have been HMP Wormwood Scrubs, and that would have been in the early 90s when I picked my first habit up. And you know, I didn't beat that. I didn't beat that addiction. It took me decades to beat it, but yeah, I'd done it, and God, it was, you know, it was some battle. It really was a battle, and then I had to break the cycle of going to jail. So for those that are still fighting addiction, never ever give up. You know, don't ever give up hope. Don't never give up faith. And if you want to do it hard enough, you know, you will do it. It's only you, you know, in your own head. You know, you've got to tell yourself, you know, you don't want it no more. No, that is it. You want to change your life. You know, you want a better quality of life. It is only you that can change that. You know, I can tell you until I'm blue in the tongue, and you can get as much counselling as you want. But if you've got an addiction, and you know, you can't face your addiction, and you don't want to quit it, then you're not going to quit it. You've got to want to do it hard enough, and you've got to think about the positive side of it. It will be a battle. Yeah, I'm not saying it ain't a battle. It is a battle. It is a struggle, and you will go through withdrawals for months. And that's the truth. That's the dead honest truth. But at the end of it, I'll tell you what, it changed your life like it did mine. And look at me today. Not blowing my own trumpet, but I've got a new one brand spanking new truck outside. Got a lovely motocross bike. I've got like lovely things in my home. Got my missus, got my grandkid, grandchild. Got 2 dogs. We've got a lovely home. Got everything around us. And wow. Did I ever think I'd be in this position years and years ago when I was sat behind that door in Parkhurst, or when I was jumping across that dock in a London Crown Court? No fucking way did I. When I got that 12-year sentence, I'm going to go a bit deeper in as probably the night goes on tonight, and probably tomorrow I'll finish it off. I'll even go into it tomorrow. But when I got that 12-year sentence, which was in 1999, there is years upon years going by, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all the Christmases away, which I had, and, seeing so many people, because, I wasn't always in long-term jails. You start your bit of bird off in, locals. So, a few years in your locals, like Belmarsh, and because I was a Cat A and I was also an E-man, I was sent to Whitemoor from Belmarsh. But yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about, guys, don't you? That 12-year sentence, I see many people going home Christmas, and my head was crying, my heart was broken, because I've always, so I'm getting a bit dry. I've always been a family man. I've always loved my family. My family's always loved me. My family's never give up on me. I've never give up on my family, and they always held on to the hope and faith that one day I would change. And now it's time to repay and give back to society, and that's what I love doing in abundance, guys. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shoot off here and get this one uploaded. But yeah, I actually jumped the dock in the London Crown Court, as a Category A prisoner too, and successfully escaped. So, guys, got some more hard-hitting stories coming up, guys. Hope everyone's having a blessed afternoon, blessed evening. Take care and be lucky. Peace.